Hello guys, am I audible? Hello.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Thanks. Good morning everyone. Hi Sanjeev. Hi Depriya. Hi Jaydev.
Hello.
Hi everyone.
Yeah, let's wait for 1 or 2 minutes so that other people can join. Then yeah, after that we will start. I think yeah, we should start because we are not. So I'm not able to save this. Can just wait for a few minutes. Hello. Hi Jaydev. I think everyone left. Still they haven't made me co-host, so that's why the problem is I'm I'm not able to share my screen.
Oh, everybody's left. Okay, there is.
Again, Sanjeev joined.
I think they'll join eventually. I'm sure some people are watching on YouTube also.
Yeah, that's why we did this session. So actually now the remaining weeks are pretty light. I think yeah, in week 10 there we have week 9, 10 we have enough content. So yeah, but again week 11 is pretty light. Yeah, they are not replying. Let me call them. My screen is visible. Hello.
Yes,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
it is.
So yeah, let's start with this one. Okay, so yeah, so in welcome to week 8 SWI session. So yeah, in week 8 we basically studied about the support vector machine classifier. Okay, so here we will take the iris data set, and first what we do. So here, as you know that in this data set we have 4 input variables like sepal length, sepal width, petal length, petal width. Okay, and we have output variable. I mean 3 output level is there. First is iris setosa, iris versicolor, and iris virginica. Okay, so these are the output variables. Okay, so we have to label the output. Okay, so what we will do first is like we will do the first binary classification, and we will check the accuracy and all. And after that, we will take all the 3 level, and then you will apply the models. Okay, so basically we will do the first, we will do the binary classification, then we will do the multiple multi-level classification. Okay, so yeah, that we will follow. Okay, so can you are you guys, will you guys code with me or what?
I will be able to code with you in another few minutes.
Okay, what about you, Sanjeev?
Yes, I can also code with you.
Yeah, so yeah, because I'll wait for you guys to go through the code. Okay, so yeah, it's okay, otherwise we would have okay, we'll do this for today's. We will use the normal talk only. Okay, yeah, so basically you have to import the data set. So you know that we can import this data set from 2 places. I mean, first we can use that since it's an inbuilt library, inbuilt data set. So yeah, we can directly import this data set. Okay, or otherwise it is also available on UCM machine learning repository. So you can import from that. But the basic difference is that if you import it from UCI website, so they have mentioned on the label, they have mentioned that they have directly mentioned like iris virginica, iris virginica, and yeah, all other flowers. Okay, something like that they have mentioned. Okay, but if you will import directly from the scalar library, there you will see the labels are like 0, 1, 2, something like that. Okay, so you can go either ways. Okay, so what if you want, so which method would you like to choose? Hello. Yeah. So if you want,
I'll import from the Kaggle, the sklearn library only.
okay, you guys just import it from a sklearn library only. Okay, so but yeah, here since it's coded like that, so yeah, we'll go like that. I mean the second case they have just directly imported from the sklearn library. Okay, it's okay. I mean, it's not an issue. Yeah. Yeah, first import the data set. Okay, so I think you guys are clear with this data set. I mean, we have 3 classes: iris setosa, iris versicolor, iris virginica. Okay, so and we have 4 input variables. Okay, I mean 4 features we have. Okay, so we just imported the different libraries. It's okay if you don't import it right now. Just import the data set. Are you guys done with importing data set?
Okay, now I'm ready to code with you.
Yeah. So first you import this data set. I mean, iris data set. Okay. Yeah. After that, we will start.
Done.
Okay. So yeah. So to check the data set, like to check the shape and all of the data set, you can directly click at df.head. Okay. Or have you tried df.sample? And so have you ever tried this df.sample? I mean, Jaideep, did you know?
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah. So the thing is like if you use df.sample, so it just randomly selects some samples. Okay. So usually since all the in all the collabs you have used df.head.tail also only. So yeah, that's why I just tried using that. So yeah, so it's a good thing. I mean, when you have to check that which kind of shape your data has, so it's a good thing. Okay. I mean, you will get different shuffled samples. So that's a different thing. Okay. So yeah, it's okay. We don't need to do that. That's a simple thing. So yeah. So in the is this data set, you know the shape of the data set. Just check the shape of the data set. I think it would be something like
Shape is not a function.
yeah. So we have 150. Sorry, why we have 500 only? It would be 150, no? Yeah, I think
It
in
should
the
be 150.
yeah. Actually, in the further part, I would have done the, in dataset we have removed the 50 column, 50 rows. No, for one class we have
You
removed.
just read that data, right?
Yeah, no. I just ran all the all the
Oh, okay. This is not you are not started from scratch here.
yeah. No, just now I just I just did the run all, so that's why.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Fine. You can restart the kernel and begin again
yeah.
if you want.
Yeah. That would be better. Um, yeah. So basically in this data set, like 50, we have 3 classes and each class, total 50 samples of each classes we have in this data set. Okay. So that's why it is shown like that. Okay. And so can you confirm whether in the data set we have, in SQL data set we have name, I mean feature name is available or not?
It is.
Yeah, it is okay. That's good. But yeah, in when we import it from UCI website, so there we don't have feature, we don't had feature name. So yeah, we didn't had. Yeah. So basically, a few people do the mistake here. So basically, what they do here is that they don't give the name. That is okay. But if you are not giving the name and you are not setting here header equal to none, then what it will do is it will take your first row as a feature name. So basically you are losing one sample. Okay. So yeah, that is just additional. I mean, whoever is watching on the YouTube, so it may help you. Okay. So after that, let's go through this one. So yeah, this one I ran. Let's take. So here we are seeing we have 150 samples. Okay. So as I said that, yeah, each class we have 50 samples of each class. Okay. So it's okay. Yeah. Just do the pair plot first. Okay. Or yeah, maybe it's not. Yeah, we can skip this one. So what is our target here is like we will do the first binary SVM classification. For that, what we have to do is we have to remove one class. Or yeah, we have to remove samples containing one iris virginica class. Okay. So there you would have samples something like 012, no? I mean class. Can you check the class? Hello. So have you checked your class? I mean, dataset class. What are the different type class you have? Actually, it would what I
It'll
assume.
either be integers or strings.
Yeah, 0, 1, 2.
Whatever.
I think 3 classes would be there. Yeah. So in the first term, just remove that all the samples which has class 2. Okay. So that we all will be on the same. Iris, yes. So there. Yeah. So just remove all the samples which have class 0. Okay. So just you can write this code something like that only. I mean, it's just data here, just replace it by 0. Okay. So just what we did here is like we saved the index of all the classes. Yeah. Here we sorry. Here we have to change this iris virginica. Here we have to change it to class class 2 actually. Okay. So because this one was class 2. Okay. So just we saved the all the index name which has class 2. Okay, and then we drop that. Okay, so here after here we kept in place equals true just because so that these changes are permanent in this data set. Okay, so what we have done here is in the first step only, like we just copied the data set so that all the changes happens in this one, in this copied one only. Okay, or any other method also you can do. Okay, so are you guys following? I mean, who all are doing? Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So I think Jaydev has imported the data set. I mean, from this one. Mm.
So no, I've taken it from
So yeah,
the scikit-learn itself. But
yeah, yeah.
I mean,
So,
what I pasted is just a one-liner for what you've done.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true. Yeah, you can directly do that. I mean, just put this one inside. Just replace this index name set from this one. Okay, you can do that. Okay, no, 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 not this one. Yeah, I got. Okay, so are you guys with me? Guys, just try to code because yeah, that would be helpful. Otherwise, it would be like just a demonstration. Yeah. So if you guys are doing along with me, then I'll wait. Okay. Otherwise, yeah, we can move forward. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, it's okay. So after
Yes,
dropping
yes.
after dropping the data set, yeah, we have our data set in this shape. Okay. So yeah, now we have the updated samples are of shape 100 across 5. Okay, because we dropped 50 samples here. Yeah. So now just to encode that one, what we have used here is just encode that. We no need to use this method only. Okay, just encode that. Okay, just use levels as a 1, -1 or 0, 1. Just encode it using level encoder. That would work. Okay, so here the what we have done here is like we just used we replaced iris setosa from class 1 and iris versicolor from uh, using -1. Okay, so it's not any special thing. Yeah, you can use level encoder also. So what we are doing is here is just we are just converting this problem into the binary classification problem, and they will we will check the all the precision, accuracy, and all. Okay. Nothing new we are doing here. Just converting multi-class classification into binary classification problem. Okay. So if anyone is any one of you is trying to code with me, then just please say like where you are lagging. Maybe we can help each other. Okay.
Sorry, setosa is supposed to be 1 and versicolor is supposed to be -1. Is it?
Yeah, setosa is supposed to be 1 and versicolor is supposed to be -1. So what you are saying?
No, that's all I'm asking. So setosa is at the 0th one, so that is supposed to be converted into a 1.
Yeah.
And what is a 1 is converted into a
Yeah, it's okay. Actually,
-1.
this collab was not prepared by me. I prepared week 7 collab. And yeah.
Does it matter? Can we just have 0 or 1? That's also okay, right?
Yeah,
Because we
that's
have
also
anyway
okay.
dropped the second class.
Yeah. It's
So
completely
by like in the previous cell, we only had 2 classes. One of them is 0 and 1 directly. So do we need this? The replacement?
no. If you have 0 and 1, that's okay. I mean, we
Okay.
don't need to do anything. Since here we had in the class we had this feature name, so I said
Sure.
yeah. So that's why I just converted into some numbers. That's okay. Yeah. So I was asking others like whoever is coding, just inform me so that yeah, if you are lagging at any places, yeah, we can solve that. So okay. Yeah. So after the dropping the 50 variable, 50 samples. Now our data set shape is something like 100 cross 5. Okay. So yeah, let's check in this step. We are just simply checking the information about the data set. Like as we said that yeah, we have 100 samples, so we don't have any null values. We can see from here. That's it. So after that, yeah, just use the describe function, just to check like. Uh, Yeah, and anything specific here we can see is nothing. I mean, yeah, minimum values we can see that petal width is very small. It's like yeah, this kind of information only we can see that yeah, sepal length is the highest thing, and so you know the sepal length, sepal width. Here they have added one good photo. Which one is petal? Which one is sepal? Something like that. It's okay. Yeah. So after this one, just draw the histogram, okay, to just observe the data. Okay, let's plot the histogram. Okay, right after that. So when we plot this using histogram, we see that more or less, yeah, sepal width, we can say that it is following something like normal distribution, but yeah, other we can't comment anything. I mean, yeah, some good observation there is like we don't have any petal length between 2-3 centimeters. And yeah, petal width also we don't have any petal width in between 0.5 to 1 centimeter. And as expected, we have two discrete plots, -1 and 1, and both are I mean 15 numbers. So as we talked initially only, it is like that. Okay. So what now it's time to just save the data set in X and Y variable and doing the trend test split. Okay. So as we see that the last column is label vector. So we will just remove that and we will save it in X variable, and yeah, we'll save that target vector into the variable Y. Okay. So yeah, we did that, and after that we ran the trend split where we kept 25% as a test set, and yeah, 75% for training data. We use 75% data as a training data. Okay. So are you guys with me? Yeah. Anyone facing any issues or anything like that?
So one question I have, in every, so far in all the examples where we have done train test split, especially for the classification problems, why
Yeah.
have we not used stratified sampling?
Which one? Straight.
Stratification.
Yeah, we didn't do that.
That thing has not been introduced at all.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, in the thanks for the suggestion. Yeah, we can use that in the maybe in the next club, next SWI. So that can be a good thing. I mean, yeah, at least we got some new things we use. That's true. We haven't used that. Yeah, that one is also a good option. Okay. So yeah, here we simply use the trace split, and here also, like, I mean, I have seen few, actually I'm trying to cover some queries also which I saw on the discourse. So yeah, so here also we see that people were asking that whether we should use this trend test split or normal slicing. Okay, so in the normal slicing you don't get the shuffle data, so but in trend test split you get the shuffle data. So basically here we have option, we have parameters like this one, shuffles equal true. Okay, so by default it is true. Okay, so if you will see that by default it's true. So but if you change this to the false, then it's equivalent to slicing operation. Okay, then it's equivalent to slicing operation. Okay. Yeah, so this was
Can you just check proportion of positive to negative in X train and X test? Y train and Y test, sorry.
yeah, sorry, just repeat.
Can you check the proportion of the classes in both Y train and Y test?
After shuffle equals false or shuffle equal true?
No, anything. Shuffle equal to false or true. Well, shuffle should be true. That would actually give us better. But if we put shuffle equal to false,
then the
this will.
proportion would be same. I think
If it's false, it will not be the same.
it would be like
Because
a
you're straight away taking one contiguous
exactly. Yeah, that is
25%
okay.
slice, right?
Yeah, it's just like a normal uh, uh it's just like
Slicing.
slicing. Yeah, so after oh, you want to see that whether after the true, like we get in the same proportion or not, something like that. Am I right? Hello.
Yes. Yeah.
So for that let's use just see the like just see that value, I mean Y train. Okay, so
Because it's zeros and ones. So, okay, no, it's not. You haven't done it in zeros and ones.
yeah, just see the Y test now. I mean, we can see that it's just 25 samples, no? So we can see that how many one and minus one is there. So here we are seeing that we have around 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So you can count it, right? Y test equal to minus one dot
Yeah,
sum.
yeah. We can yeah, you if you want to code that, actually you can code that. It's yeah, minus one.
Just one or minus one, pick one value.
Yeah.
And sum this.
So yeah, we had.
So that's 50% roughly. Okay, good enough. Can we also check for Y train?
Yeah, Y train would be 13. No, for Y train, okay. You want to see the proportions.
Yeah. Should be 30 plus something, 38.
Yeah,
Yeah,
38,
fair
yeah.
enough. So
Actually, it's a 50.
roughly 50%. Okay.
Yeah. So for two, I mean, we are not able to visualize properly, I would say, because from here it seems like, yeah, we have taken equal number of samples from 12 and 13. It is something like that. 12 of -1 class and the 13 of +1 class. But I think it would be better visible when we have, I mean, more number of classes.
So it's not about more number of classes, it's about the distribution itself. Like we have exactly the same number
Yeah,
of
that
all
is,
classes present. If that gets disturbed, that is when we'll see a problem.
yeah, that is what
If
I'm
it was a 70-30 in the original data set, that would then, you know, not show a proper 50% split in the output also.
So yes, sorry. Okay, so that is what I am saying. I mean, what I am trying to convey here is, see, just by seeing this, maybe you whatever you are saying that would be correct, but yeah, just I am not satisfied that yeah, it is exactly following this one. I mean, it is exactly following that distribution. So what? Yeah, I have also heard, yeah, that yeah, it distributes according to the same proportion which is available in the original dataset. I mean, in original dataset we had 50 class, 50 samples of -1 class and 50 samples of +1 class. So here it is dividing accordingly. So that is
No,
what
it's not, because you have not put, stratify equal to true over there, or you have not stratified. So it is not doing that. But here it doesn't matter, because it's like you have a box with 100 samples in it. Randomly we are picking samples. The probability anyway will be 50-50, and that is what we are seeing.
yeah.
But if the original data set had 70 of Setosa and only 30 of
No, 50
versicolor,
50. It is 50-50.
if it had,
Yeah.
if it had an imbalance to begin with, then we will not see the corresponding 70-30 split over here.
Yeah, that is what we have to see. I mean, I would say that then, yeah. So after that, we have, so according to you, we have to use that stratified. Then only we will get the exact proportion. Am I right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. I also agree on this. Yeah. So yeah, in the next step, we have some codes. It looks some codes are missing. Okay, no, it's correlation. Yeah. So yeah, let's plot the heat map. Okay. So you can expect one question from the heat map. That okay, no, you got it. Yeah. So yeah, this time we don't have any question heat maps. Yeah. So but yeah, it's good to see that correlations on the different variables. Okay. Or if you directly plot with the data set, then it's a good thing. I mean, if you use this one, then we can see the correlation between different features and target vectors also. Okay. So here we are seeing that this feature has, I mean, yeah, negative highest, yeah, petal length has the highest correlation with the class. Petal length has highest correlation with the class, petal length and petal width. So it is contributing most. Okay. So yeah, it can give you some idea, basic idea, like which feature is important, which feature is not, something like that. And also like if you have high two features which are highly correlated, like here we can see the petal width and petal length is highly correlated. So you can remove one and yeah, try. So it's okay. I mean, yeah, let's go to the next step. Now we'll create a pipeline where we will keep min-max scalar as a preprocessing step, and yeah, in the next step we'll use linear SVC take with the C equals 1. Okay, then we'll fit the model after that. Just try this. So after doing this one, what we see here is like our accuracy is around 100%. So what we have done here is, so we have evaluated this using cross validation score, and yeah, we took the mean for that, and we are able to see that yeah, accuracy is 100%. Basically, this one is an ideal data set, so that's why we got this much accuracy. Otherwise, we would not have one. So yeah, kindly do till here. Then yeah, after that we will proceed. Okay. So do you guys want any help or some other person apart from Jaydev? Any other person who is lagging or something like that? I would like if you guys also code with me and be it like I can share the code and anything. I'm just try to make this session more interactive way. Hello. Or if you guys want us to do it some other ways, that also you can suggest. Okay. I would be happy to do that like that also. So let's start. I mean, yeah, I can ask few questions from here. Hello. 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 Yeah, it's okay. I mean, can you guys say like what is true, positive, false, positive, something like that? So that just yeah, let's take some break, kind of break all. Yeah, just some theory questions. Hello. Hello everyone. I mean, no response. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, thanks for saying that. Yes, I'm audible. For some time, I also thought that yeah, whether I'm audible or not. But the thing is, like, see, if everyone will involve, no, then session will be more interactive, and yeah, we will be able to get. Since yeah, you are investing 2 hours of your time here, so I would really request you guys to just involve in the session. I mean, just if you are not able to speak, yeah, just message in the chat box also. That would be also fine because then the session will be interactive. Okay.
Let's solve the OP mock. I think everybody would be interested in that.
Yeah, sorry.
since nobody's speaking anyway. Let's solve the OP mock.
OP mock. I could not have the link. I mean, last time only that OP1 mock was there. I mean, I would also have to search for that. Actually, the OP1 mock would be same, which was covered in the last. Yeah, in the last. So I won't have that. So it is shared with you guys, no? I mean, yeah, that would be better. I think, yeah. I should have taken that only for this session. That would have been much better. I
So
mean,
how is this OP going to work? There will be this question paper on the portal, and then we open our own collab, is it?
yeah, see, the thing
solve
would be, it's just like, see, you have to switch between two tabs. One would be the portal, and second one would be the collab. Okay, collab link would be shared with you guys. Okay, so what will happen is the link will be shared with you guys, because that collab will be controlled by us only. I mean, we will give you the link.
The collab link will be shared, right? Like
yeah. So after a certain time, we will revoke you the editing access. Okay.
okay.
I
So
mean,
it's
yeah,
not
after
like
the
I
time.
will open my personal collab and start doing that, right?
Yeah. Sorry.
I mean, I cannot open any personal collab
No. You
document.
can't open any personal collab.
Okay. Right.
You have to solve in that collab only. So what you have to do is, yeah, I mean, just solve the question in your collab and just put the whatever is the answer. I mean, question would be either in NAT or MCQ format. You have to put that answer in the portal. Okay.
And it will be a completely blank collab with nothing, just completely empty, and we have to start from scratch, right?
Yeah, I think two things can happen. Maybe they can share you the blank collab, or otherwise just collab with all the questions.
Okay. Some data download link and all we'll have to copy from the portal into the collab and download it.
Yeah, that would be, yeah, maybe that, yeah, they can put it on the, yeah, they will put it on the portal only. I mean, yeah, on the portal only you will get to know that if you have to use which data set. I mean, there will be 5 versions of the data set. Okay. So one version you will be allotted with one version. So yeah, you have to just, I would always suggest that just check like which version you got after 2 p.m. I mean, after the time when your the exam is from which what is the timing of the exam?
I think there is one morning slot and one afternoon slot.
Yeah, 8 to 10 or 10 to 12. I mean, as much
Yeah,
I
I
know
think
that.
so. Yes.
Yeah,
No,
sorry.
there must be something after 12 also. I'm not sure if that is for MLP, but there is some slot which is there in the afternoon also.
Okay. So maybe, but I think as much I remember that, yeah, it would be between 8 to 12. I mean, 8 to 12, first 2 hour would be either MLT or MLP, something like that. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm not sure about the timing.
We
So
can
whatever it is,
import anything, install anything in the collab.
you can do whatever you want in the collab. It's just that you don't have to switch
We
from
can't
the,
go out of the collab.
yeah, you have to switch between the portal and that collab. That's it, and you can do anything in that. No one is stopping you. But yeah, one suggestion, one instruction would be there to use the libraries, use only those libraries which is covered in the our syllabus. Okay. So because sometimes what happens, like just based on your score, your collab may also get reevaluated. Okay. So last time also, like, I mean, almost all of the collab was evaluated manually also, because there were some problems last time in OP1. But yeah, OP2 went smoothly. Yeah, and everything was fine. But yeah. So some of you people were there in OP1 who got the answers also before even start of their paper. Okay. So yeah, that was the issue. So they were score 100%. They scored 100%. Yeah. But yeah, after seeing the collab that we crossed it, that yeah, we found that yeah, they haven't solved many questions. I mean, I would say. And also I would always suggest that yeah, just focus on the pre-processing part, because one single mistake in pre-processing part can cost a lot of marks. I mean, you can lose, because yeah, that is important. And MCQ questions are like a reminder, like whether you are going in right direction or not. Because once you will see your MCQ questions, you will be able to understand that whether yeah, you are following the correct path or not. Because if your answer is in the range or not. Okay. So one thing also I would say that I mean, yeah, we were saying that so many I mean, mistakes are there. Yeah, that I agree. But the thing is, last time the peer review was not peer review didn't happen properly. That is, I would say, because I mean, you have to create 2 courses, and yeah, it's okay that we can discuss later. Yeah. So yeah, it's okay. Just cover. We'll cover just till binary classification. After that, I will leave. Okay, because no one seems shared. So yeah, we'll see. We saw that our accuracy is around 100%. Okay, and after that, just plot the just plot the confusion matrix. Okay, we printed the confusion. We saw here that yeah, 12 samples are predicted accurately. Okay, and 12 samples are predicted accurately as class 1, and 30 samples are predicted accurately as class -1. Okay, something like so. Yeah, and none of the samples get predicted inaccurately, I would say. Yeah. So can you give some example of type 1 error and type 2 error? Any example of type 1 and type 2 error? Anyone? Or what is type 1 error? What is type 2 error?
So type 1 is false positive and type 2 is false negative.
Okay. False positive or false negative. Okay. Just to give one example.
So sir, suppose we had a test for cancer, then so false positive will be our test saying positive when they did not have cancer, and false negative will be our test saying they're cancer free when they actually had cancer.
Okay. So which one is more dangerous?
Depends on the case, sir.
Yeah,
So in this case, false negative is more dangerous, class 2.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so yeah, after that, yeah, we printed the after plotting the confusion matrix. Let's print the classification report. I mean, yeah, since it's 100% accuracy, so yeah, all the values are 1 only. So yeah, after that, let's plot the AUC curve. I mean, yeah, ROC curve, and in the ROC curve, we see the AUC score. So can you say, can anyone say that what is AUC score and what is ROC curve? Anyone, anything? So anything you know about that ROC? What is ROC curve? Or difference between ROC and AUC curve? I mean, it's not AUC curve actually. AUC is area under. So basically, ROC curve, we plot that false positive and I would say, yeah, this one, true positive rate and false positive rate. Okay, so that curve is called as ROC curve, and basically area under that curve is known as AUC. I mean, area under the curve. Okay, so what happens here is, I mean, we try to increase the true positive rate. Okay, but when we try to increase the true positive rate, false positive rate also increases. So we have to balance between both. Okay, that is all about the ROC curve. Okay. So yeah.
So where is the optimum here, sir?
Yeah, that is what you have to see. I mean, this one is, I mean, directly you are able to see that, yeah, directly we got that one. So we don't have to, yeah, here only we got that, this one. I mean, say, I would say that, yeah, this at this value only we got the optimum curve. So in this question, it's, as I said, you know, I mean, it depends. Whenever you have the maximum number of, I mean, as we see, that AUC score says about the about how well is your data set. I mean, how well is your model. So more is the AUC score, more better is the model. I mean, AUC is area under the curve. Okay. So in the second step, what we will do, that we will just iterate through different values of C, and we will see that how much accuracy we get with our model. Okay. So I think none of you are coding. So yeah, it's okay. You can try this. Okay. Just iterating through the codes. And yeah, let's discuss some other thing only. I mean, since no one seems interested. So what we had done here, like here the thing was, I mean, Aristotle and Ari versicolor was clearly linearly separatable. Okay, but that third class was not linearly separable. So that's why for these two classes we can easily get the 100% accuracy. But when we keep that third class, no, then we don't get this much accuracy. Okay. So yeah, that was all. And here just we kept that feature also. We considered that feature also, and yeah, after that we plotted our data set. I mean, yeah, after that we trained our model using SVC classifier. Okay, and yeah, here also we see that yeah, only just few samples were misclassified, but rest all looks okay. It's just that whatever you did till now, I mean, just whatever you did till now for the binary classifier, just do the same thing for the. But it's just that here we took all the three classes for our model person. Yeah. Again, just use the grid search. So it's okay. You can ask. I mean, in whatever thing you are interested, you can ask that. It's okay. I would say. So may I ask? I would ask you questions. Hello. I've shown you the collab. You can. I mean, yeah. Just prepare for the OPE one. Okay. I'll share you this collab. Okay. Yeah. I think you guys are not interested right now. Yeah. But after this OP, once the OP one is over, yeah, you can practice this collab. And it's just the same thing. I mean, just whatever you have done till now, that the same thing. Only just you have to just write the SVC classifier, nothing else. Hello. If you guys want to know anything specific, you can ask. Okay, we'll try to discuss that. Anything regarding OP or something like that, we can talk on that.
Sir, can we have a brief revision for the OP?
I think this time we won't go for the revision of. I mean, for OP we don't do the revision, but yeah, let me try. Let me see that if I would have any materials for. Yeah, in week 4, whatever was the, I would say we had covered one, this one, no? SWI in the SW site session, we have covered one card data set, no? That was very good. I mean, just to go through that.
Sir, are those notebooks shared with us?
I mean, a PDF version would have been shared with you guys, no? Not the collab, but yeah, the PDF version would have been shared with you guys. Yesterday also I asked, and they said that yeah, we have shared till week 4. I mean, yeah. Yeah, these things are supposed to get shared with you guys, but in PDF version. So if you guys haven't got, I mean, yesterday only I asked, they said that yeah, we have shared it. Let me check this. Just wait. I mean, if I have, let me check if I have last movie or no copy. I would share. I would discuss that. Okay. But yeah, let me check that. We have. Okay, I'm just cross checking that. Okay, I have, yeah, I got one thing. Yeah, it's loading. I mean, it's not, yeah. It's not the correct one. OPs will be pretty easy only. I mean, if you, because ultimately we have to strict on this part only. I mean, it's just that follow the instruction properly. That's it. Yeah, the OPs, hello, who all are available? Yeah. Just raise your hand, whoever is listening. I mean, at least I'll get it. Yes, Sanjeev is available. Jaydev is available. Yeah, I know. Yeah, anyone else who is available right now? I mean, yeah, it's okay. Even the two people are there, I'm okay with it. Yeah. So yeah, this one is OP1. Okay. So like the first question would be something like that: which data set you have received, and always focus. I mean, I would always suggest that focus that which data set you received. I mean, after the after once your time starts. I mean, let's say your timing is somewhere between 8 to 10. Okay. So once your timing starts, at 8 a.m. just directly starts. Just after that, just cross check again that whether you got the whatever the data set you got, you are loading that you have downloaded that data set only or not. Okay. So after that, yeah, just and if you want, yeah, you can just once you get your collab, just write basic import function. Okay, like whatever you want to import, just write few things. Okay. So have you guys ever tried Py first, Jaideep? Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So just try that. I mean, in the Py first, you get the you don't need to import every library. Okay. You directly get. I mean, all the famous libraries is pre-installed in this one. Okay. Yeah. So that's it. So after that, yeah, few questions would be very simple. I mean, how many samples are there in dataset? How many features? Something like that. Okay. Like which of the following are categorical feature? Which of the following are numerical feature? Something like that. Then you will get something like, I mean, how many numerical features and all. Yeah, missing values some, but yeah, this question will contain like 1 or 2 marks, something like that. Two questions will be very simple. Okay, like around 7 to I think 8 to 9 questions would be like that only. Okay, after that it would be something like here. See, in this quiz, yeah, there was like you had to create one feature which is here, which was named as is of par. So something like that you can get. I'm not sure, but yeah, maybe you won't get this time, but yeah, something like that you can expect. In OPs, like you have to create one features, just like that. Okay, and after that, like what is the maximum reported kilometer driven? And most of the questions, I mean, the tough part would be the pre-processing part only. Yeah. There also like the question gets easy because like we have to write each and everything in the question so that everyone gets the same answer. Okay. So that's the thing. Like reload the data set, apply one hot encoder on the fuel column. This. That.
So can we look at question 10 also?
So yeah, calculate the value of mean log 1 plus selling price. Okay. So you want to go through the this code or what?
Yes, sir. Where is that getting calculated here?
Yeah, here I mean just they applied the transformer function. Okay, np dot log 1p. Okay, and after the transform, yeah, they use this to transform the dataset, and yeah, that's it. They applied it on the selling price.
Okay, function transformer, right? Got it.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, the last time the big mistake was that many times we asked to reload the dataset, but now you want to don't have to reload the dataset. Like once you loaded the dataset, and yeah, all the question will be in sequence only. Okay. So yeah, apply one out put it on the fuel column of the dataset and print the first three labels of fuel column. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, apply the polynomial transform, and yeah, after that just check like how many features you have. Yeah, so in this collab, yeah, you are seeing that many times. Yeah, reload the dataset, reload the dataset. It won't happen this time. Yeah, from OP2 only, like we did it because people used to get confused. So there they applied the PC and here column they have replaced it by the age of car. So yeah, these RAFE and all. Just read about that. I mean, how you have to use this one. Okay, the histogram of the distribution of the car. Yeah, you have to check also like, yeah, what is the like they can ask you the question something like yeah, but this particular column follows that. Now which distribution this particular column follows, something like that. Okay, next step. Some question like that, and yeah. Some question related to imputers and yeah. So most of the question, I mean, there would be something like some instruction. There would be some instruction for under two questions. So always see that. I mean, which is a common instruction. Don't try to miss that. I mean, let's say like there are some common instruction for question 25 into type 6, and you didn't see that. You didn't use that for 26th question. So that's what I'm saying. So calculate is training data calculate. Yeah, and always try to see. There would be some confusion. I mean, sometimes they would ask score for the training data. Sometimes they will ask for test data. So always go see carefully. Okay, I mean, whether they are asking for the training data or test data. Okay, and also
For training data, sir, it will be very close to one only, no?
no, it is not like that. You can't say. I mean, it is not like that. Always the If your data set is, I mean, just following some particular distribution or some particular order, then only it would be close to 1. Okay. I mean, just see if here for version 1, you are getting better accuracy for the test data. If you compare it to the trained data.
Right, yes, sir.
But just for version 2, I mean, we are getting 0.60 for training data, but only 0.52 for the test data. Usually it happens. Usually data follows this pattern only. You get little lesser accuracy for the test data.
Sir, R square is correlation of a feature with the output or a prediction with the output?
Yeah, sorry.
R square is prediction and label, right?
R2 square is prediction.
Can you tell me how R2 square is calculated?
Okay. So it is something like 1 minus U by V. I mean, but it's better to just search that. I mean, it's just like 1 minus U by V, and U is this one only.
So we are supposed to take one output and one input for R square, no? So
One output and one input. Okay, yeah. So that is what we did, no? I mean, over here you are saying.
yeah, so I wanted to understand what the output and the input in this case were.
So the thing is, what you did here is, I mean, you just created your model. Okay, I mean, you just created your model. So first the thing was, I mean, output was already given for outputs were already given for the training data. Okay, let's say you have our training features.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you have you have training labels also. No, I mean,
Yes.
yeah. So, but after using that, you created your model. Okay, then you use the same model to predict the same training values only. I mean, same training features only.
Right, yes, sir.
Yeah. So that would be known as your training. You predicted the same training values. For that, you get this R2 score for training data. Okay. Just see some codes would be there. Yeah, here they have, yeah, see just this one in this one. Okay. So what they have
My
done.
test and my friend.
Yeah. So what they have used here is they predicted training data. Okay. I mean, first they created their model using extreme norm and Y-train, and then after that they predicted it using they predicted Y-train. So what they have given here is extreme norm. Okay. And now this Y-train, Y predicted train will act as a predicted value, and this one will act as a Y-train would act as a actual value. So actual and predicted. And using these two, you calculated the R2 score for your training data. Okay. But for your test data, yeah, you have actual value is Y test and predicted value is, yeah, here you predicted that. Okay. So yeah.
But for test data, okay, we have label for test data also, right, sir?
Okay, so yeah, they can ask questions like, yeah, they can ask for the intercept. Yeah, always see. I mean, in lasso, read, or normal linear regression. Okay, they will ask this question. They can ask this question: R2 score, bias. I mean, R2 score, MSE on training data, test data, intercept. Yeah, these things only. So last, I mean, 10, 12 question would be like that only. Yeah, but preprocessing questions can be some. There can be some difference in preprocessing question. Okay, and if you have gone correctly, then yeah, last 8 to 10 questions would be pretty simple. I mean, the same pattern. I mean, same code you have to use. So here they have applied the linear regression that use the iterative optimization to learn the weights. So set the learning rate to be adaptive and the initial learning rate at 10 raised minus 2. Set the random set at 42. Okay. So it is would be something like that, and always focus that. I mean, what random state value they are asking you to use. I mean, it would be like 32 or 42, something like that. These two they have used, but yeah, always see that. If any parameter, if it is not concerned in the question, just use the default value. Okay. Again, see the same question. What is R2 score you got on training data, test data? There, yeah. So these are the things only by based on which we can predict, we can say that whether you have written the code correctly or not. I mean, whatever you write here or whatever is the instruction given. Okay. How many actual number of LCD iteration it will before reaching the stopping criteria. Print all 5 school criteria. Yeah, these things you can expect. Yeah, create a pipeline. So yeah, these were the 30 questions last time. And always I would suggest just try to cover all the questions first, because in the last moment you will get panic, because some code will take a little more time to run. No, then at that moment you will get panic. Okay, so don't do that. I mean, yeah, initial questions are pretty easy, so don't waste. I mean, in the first 10 question, don't waste your time. Okay, but also be careful on pre-processing steps. So okay, and I would say, yeah, pre-processing questions. Just anything else or anything specific you guys want to know? Like this, just questions written. Okay, so it's not a stupid question. I mean, everyone has the same. Everyone had the same doubt, I would say. Yeah. So the thing is, you will be again for all. I would say this one. So you will have two things with your in your system. One would be the link of your OP collab, and also you would get the link of dataset. Okay. So in the portal, you will see that which dataset you have to use, and just by seeing that dataset, you just download the dataset and load in the collab. You have to use that same collab which will be given, the link of which collab is given to you. Okay, because after once the time is over, the access for that collab will be revoked. Okay, because then you won't have the edit access. Okay, so it is like that. I mean, you have to use the collab. The link for that collab will be given to you, and yeah, the dataset link will be also given to you. You can load the dataset after downloading it in your hard drive, okay, or maybe on the G drive. So that's it. I mean, or just you have to solve the question in your collab and just put the answer. Just put that answer in your portal. Okay. Let's see. I mean, just see here. Yeah, let's just I just got this. Okay, so the first question says which data set you have received. So I saw that V1 V4. Yeah, I got, let's say I got the V3. Okay, so again, let's see, I'll open this portal. I mean, yeah, just I put that, yeah, V3 I got. Okay, and after that I just loaded I loaded my data set, and yeah, second question, how many samples are there in that data set? I wrote some code, and yeah, I got, yeah, this is this 2000 samples I got. I just simply open this, just open our collab, open our portal and just put that. Okay, it will be something like that. Okay, yeah, and you can use anything in your collab. No one is stopping you, but yeah, you can't go out, you can't switch. Yeah, you have to switch between the collab and portal only. No other tab is allowed to. Okay, I think, yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, hello.
So I had just a few hours back, yesterday night, asked a question on the discourse, asking if what type of questions we'll be getting, right? So like you also described. So as per what ma'am replied,
Yeah, I was going to that.
yeah, like the questions will be in the portal and a collab file will be shared. So she also mentioned that the collab file will also be checked.
Yeah. So it's not always that we will check only, but yeah, I would always say that, yeah, last time also, like if you have if you have if you have coded that one, I mean you have coded the question and you have got the answer, then use that. Okay. Last time also, like we saw the people who haven't coded properly, and I mean here I got the answer as 7, and I have put I marked on the portal answer like a 10, and that is correct. So obviously that's a sign of cheating.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah. That's
But here, so here it's obviously like keeping in mind that we have to get all answers done. Not our code would be like extremely perfect, or at least not in the order
that's
or
okay.
fashion. Yeah.
It's
So
okay. It's okay. I mean, no one is stopping you to do that. But I would always suggest you just to go in a proper, I mean, proper sequence. That I would always suggest. Okay.
okay. Yeah.
Just like after the 5th question, just write the code of question 5 only. Okay.
Hmm.
Because it's just yeah, you don't have to do. I mean, just write each and every variable name, just each and every plot. Nothing else. I mean, if you are able to answer that, you can answer. But yeah.
Yeah, when we are labeling something from our side, at least we don't like. Do we expect that we have to explain those labels?
No, nothing. No. No one is asking you to do that, and don't waste your time in doing those things. It's just that we know that yeah, whether you have in real you have solved that question or not.
Hmm.
It is like that, just to confirm that.
Okay. Yeah. Got it. So thank you.
Yeah. Thanks. Any other question? Any else? Anyone else want to ask any other question? So I think that's all about this session. Okay. Yeah, all the best for OP1. I'm expecting at least you people will. Yeah, I mean OP1 would be easy only. Yeah. OP1 actually questions we have limitations. So whatever the things, whatever the topics which is covered till before now, if you have solved that and you have practiced writing the code by yourself, no, then you can easily ace this exam. Okay. It's nothing fancy. I mean, you just see that. I mean, in each question, they have written each and every term. I mean, you don't have to just whatever they sing, you have to just convert that. I mean, you have to convert that sentence into the code. That's it. If someone has written the code, I mean, someone has practiced whatever is written till before, no, they will be easy able to solve that. And one more thing, I mean, the people waste time in doing two things. I mean, the questions are pretty easy. I mean, yeah, 25 to 30 minutes, that's more than enough. But the thing is, people waste time that, I mean, just they don't know, I mean, how to write the code and they get some errors. So yeah, you have to consider those things also. I mean, just here only, like just if you want to put this one, then we will get some error, something like that. So yeah, just try to just take some collapse. Okay, and just try to solve that properly. I mean, just I mean, yeah, write each and every word of the code by your hand only. Don't try to copy paste or doing something else. Okay, just to mock one. If you have got the mock one, just solve that properly. I mean, write each and every line of code by yourself. Okay. Yeah, that's all about this OP. So, anything else anyone want to ask?
So in the graded assignments, in the last 2-3 weeks, we have had some mistakes in the questions or the answers.
Yeah.
So this, I hope it has been taken care of in the OP, like there will be no such problems, right?
Yeah. OP, yeah. See, as I told you, the main issues was, I'm telling you the real issues. The issue was the thing is, I mean, two paper, we were creating two courses simultaneously, and we reduced in number. Okay. So the proper peer review didn't happen. That is what I
see.
Yeah. So that is when you guys are seeing, no, I mean, each and everything. And last batch was also not this much big. Okay, there were few changes, just like in this MLP week 7. That was, I mean, that's not. Yeah, that's a silly mistake, and yeah, we did see, because the thing is, I'm just telling about the week 7 because last time I was handling that week 7. So it was something like on the Saturday, the sir released the content. I mean, sir just sent the video. Okay, on the Saturday sir sent the video, and yeah, Sunday we had to release the content. So it was like that. So due to this, I mean, very tight deadline now. So yeah, we were not able to do the proper peer review. So, but yeah, we'll make sure. At least, I mean, you guys are facing whatever the issue you guys are facing. Definitely, other batch won't face these issues. And I think, yeah, I am cross-checking, but not that much. I mean, just again, not this time also, like the main focus is on that MLP project part. Okay, so that is what happening right now. I mean, the main focus is on MLP project part, like how to do that. And, so, have you guys got the deadline and all for this MLP project part? Hello?
No, only the form was distributed right now.
Only? Hello? Oh, that form
Only a
was.
Google form has been distributed right now.
Yeah.
I don't think any.
Yeah. So yeah, OP, that is the first priority right now. But yeah, still I won't expect. The thing was, like, last time we didn't get any reval in week 9, as I asked today only from them. But let's see. From the portal team, I asked. They said that yeah, we didn't have any reval for week 9. But OP, yeah, OP, and one thing I would say, see, at any time, if you get any confusion, directly raise that concern. Okay. Although we have tried our level best to, so that we don't get any conflicts, or, but there can be some loopholes. I'm not denying that. Okay. Because see, ultimately, you can see some loopholes, like some questions have some confusion. I mean, some variables is not mentioned, or something is not there. So yeah, just raise the concern, and just raise the concern, and don't wait for the confirmation. I mean, just proceed. Whatever you are getting, whatever you are understanding, just proceed with that. Okay. But don't I mean, I can say that 99% chances are not there but yeah, see, errors can be anywhere. Like every year we give the GATE exam, and every year, like 3 to 4 questions we definitely see which have errors. I'm not saying that just to say, yeah, but see, human errors and these things are possible. I mean, we can't 100% guarantee that yeah, everything will be pure and perfect. But yeah, OP1 is not made in, I mean, we haven't made that in, I mean, like a few 3-4 days. So I think proper review is done. So there are very less chances for any errors. Any other question or anything? And Jaidev and all, yeah, very sorry for this kind of inconvenience. I mean, the week 6, week 5, and then week 7, yeah.
No, that's okay. I completely understand. It's just that so many of these things were there exactly the same way in the last term also.
Yeah.
So these are mistakes that we know of for more than 4 months.
Yeah. So what happens? I'm telling you what happened. So the thing was that the mistake we know just now, if we do that correction, that would be, I mean, easily possible. But what happened? No, I mean, just we left that at that time. We left that correction, like we will do in the next term. But yeah, in the next term we are loaded with some other work. So what happens, like when we get that week for sign off, like we have just 1 day. So we just skim through that, and we just see the content.
I get it. See, what is it that people are going to complain about? It's mostly going to be these things. Like most people will probably, like, okay, I don't know if you have any stats about this. It will be interesting to get some. How many people watch videos versus how many people solve assignments versus how many people do the practice and activity questions also, right? Most people will only show up for the graded stuff. Okay. Pretty much everybody will show up only for the graded stuff, which means that if something goes wrong, that's where they are going to complain. For the other stuff, not so much, right?
Yeah.
So the biggest source of people complaining about anything is going to be the graded stuff. So first, if anything should be fixed, it should be that.
Graded. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, this time we are planning the, I mean, yeah, we will do that all the correction just, I mean, just is soon we will share the one sheet so that you guys can also, because you guys have faced that question. No, I mean, you guys have spent more time on that question, so you guys remember properly. Other, yeah, we will share the sheet, and also we will try to fix all those questions in this term only. We won't wait for the next term.
Maybe what you can do is take help from the alumni of this course and give them 1 credit or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. There are a few TAs, no? I mean, yeah. We'll definitely do something like that. And next term, yeah, some other courses will also start. So yeah, I can talk, yeah, some courses like reinforcement learning and deep learning. Reinforcement learning, yeah, no, reinforcement learning will come in January. Yeah, deep learning will come in the next term. So are you guys planning to?
This reinforcement learning course is the same as the NPTEL reinforcement learning course, right? Ravi's course.
Can expect some syllabus seems to be similar. Actually, the work has not been started. I mean, yeah, Ravindra sir is only taking this. Will take the that course, but yeah. So, but
So if I want to do that NPTEL course for say credit transfer, then should I take that course or wait for the BSc degree level course to come?
so here they will sir will record different lecture. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, sir will record different lecture, and sir will obviously he will modify their slides and all. Yeah. So it's not started yet, but yeah, soon it will start. But now it's in process. So yeah, that course would be also useful. I mean, Ravindra sir is and deep learning. Yeah. So deep learning is a compulsory course, no?
No, it's one of the pairs of core electives.
That's a sorry. As I know, I mean, deep learning is a it's not an optional one. No?
Oh, there are 3 pairs of core elective courses, of which only one of them is deep learning. The other 2, I think they have divided into a data science track and a programming track. You can do it without. You can go with, I think, the software engineering and architecture and all those courses also. You can bypass deep learning properly, not a problem.
Okay, yeah.
It's not mandatory.
Okay, I mean, it's not mandatory for all, but whoever has to pursue his career in data science, then yeah, they have to go through that course. Yeah, is it like that? No.
See, the final year, I don't think they have put any restrictions.
Oh. Yeah, but anyway, I would always suggest
it will have, there might be other courses for which this one is a prerequisite.
Yeah, that is what I'm saying. I mean, see, for reinforcement learning, definitely deep learning will be the prerequisite. Okay, so yeah.
For reinforcement learning, deep learning will be a prerequisite.
Yeah, it will be. Because
interesting.
Yeah, because the thing is like most of the content will be I mean most of the mathematical part will be covered in the deep learning only. So yeah, if someone comes after doing this deep learning course, no, it would be very easy to cover that reinforcement learning. That is what I mean. The last meeting only we were talking. So yeah, Ravindra sir said, I mean, we were planning earlier. The plan was to keep the reinforcement learning also in the week, September term, but yeah, now it is planned to. Now it will be in the Jan term, and yeah, in September term, whoever has done deep learning. But yeah, just wait for the official confirmation. But yeah, that is what discussed in the last meeting with Ravindra sir. Because he said that yeah, definitely if someone after doing this deep learning course, someone comes in that reinforcement learning, it will be very easy to cover the mathematical part. And yeah, actually Ravindra sir's course is always very mathematically oriented. I mean, his course is really mathematical oriented. Yeah, anything else? Anyone? And I think, yeah, I covered the. In the piece, anyone has any confusion or anything, please ask.
So in graded assignment, sorry, not graded, practice assignment 8,
Graded assignment,
for which I was not able to match the answers.
week 8 or week
Yes.
7.
Week 8.
I think week 8 is correct. Okay, if uh, other people is also facing the same issue, or
I posted it on Discourse and have not received any response.
I mean, Bhupesh, I think yeah, Bhupesh is posted.
Yeah, this is Rupesh only.
Okay. I mean, he posted, and after that he said that yeah, he got the answer.
Only for 4th.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so only for which question you? Okay, you only talking. I just your post. I mean, I have gone through your post. That after that you said that yeah,